For coffee-averse humans looking for a chemical pick-me-up, energy drinks are just what the doctor ordered, if your doctor's the type of person who hangs out in gas station parking lots. From the narcotic-laced cola we glugged a century ago to the sparkling rocket fuel of our modern bodega shelves, the energy drink industry has come a long way. This is how a Thai pharmacist, a former monk, and cocaine helped turn energy drinks into an estimated $3.7 billion global industry. 1886. In an attempt to create a nausea and heartburn tonic, Atlanta-based chemist Dr. John Pemberton develops the original Coca-Cola formula using caffeine-rich cola nuts and an energy-delivering extract derived from fresh coca leaves. Cocaine. It's made with cocaine. Naturally, it's a real lolly-cooler and keeps Americans off-puttingly confident and kind of jittery until 1929. Feeling pressure from the US government, narcs, Coca-Cola gradually modifies its recipe to be cocaine-free. Hooked Americans just have to wait until the 80s for blow to come back in style. Anyway, in 1949, Tri-City Beverage releases Dr. Enough, marketed as the original energy booster. Dr. Enough is not a hit, but it's still available at some Cracker Barrels. Yeehaw! In the late 1950s, in Japan, laws are passed to curb the amphetamine use occurring throughout the country. So, in 1962, to fill the need for speed with something legal, the Taisho company creates Lipovitan, an herbal energizing tonic in a fun-sized bottle. Lipovitan looks, smells, and tastes like cough syrup, but it's pretty much the first modern energy drink. Their recipe includes taurine, a sulfur-containing amino acid with antioxidant properties, which becomes a key ingredient in most energy drinks. And despite what you might have heard, it's not made from bull sperm or pee. 1976. In Thailand, pharmacist Chaleo Uvadaya uses taurine to make a new stamina-boosting drink called Krating Dang, which translates to red guar, or Red Bull. In 1984, after downing a bottle of Krating Dang on a business trip, Austrian marketing executive Dietrich Mateschitz is surprised to find his jet lag is miraculously gone. He tracks down Chaleo and they team up to make a new version of the drink that caters to Europeans. They add more sugar, even more caffeine, and switch from bottles to cans. 1985. The interest around a coffee alternative in America is growing faster than the interest in parachute pants. Jolt Cola is introduced, promising all the sugar and twice the caffeine. Coke starts advertising itself as a morning drink, and Pepsi releases the short-lived Pepsi AM. 1987. The new Red Bull formula is released in Austria and spreads throughout the continent like the bubonic plague. 1997. Following its massive success overseas, Red Bull arrives in America. It's particularly well received by college students who find it's a procrastinator's dream, and it mixes very well with vodka. Red Bull sidesteps mainstream advertising in favor of authenticity. They make grassroots efforts to spread the good word of their product organically by sponsoring extreme sports events and rowdy parties, alongside those iconic, simple commercials. Red Bull becomes a household name, and when Chaleo passes away in the 2010s, he's the third richest person in Thailand. The 2000s, we enter the golden age of jumpy juice. Companies hop on the Red Bull bandwagon, flooding the market with hundreds of new energy drinks. Let's burn through them! 2001, Rockstar is the first to come in a tall boy can. 2002, Monster Energy, putting the speed in speedways. 2003, Pimp Juice by Nelly, not to be confused with Crunk Juice, invented by Lil Jon around the same time. 2004, Rip It! Actually, there's a good chance you've never heard of this one, and that's because it's really only popular among US soldiers in Iraq and Afghanistan, where it's stocked in military commissaries. Okay, let's move out! Sir, yes, sir! Also in 2004, in India, a former monk sees potential for a new iteration of energy drinks designed with monk-like efficiency. He concentrates all of the ingredients into a compact little shot with 215 milligrams of caffeine designed to fit in your pocket. Thus, 5-Hour Energy is born. It becomes a massive hit with truckers who don't want to consume a lot of liquid, but also need to stay awake all night. Let's hear from one now.
Good stuff.
2005, 3 Ohio State University graduates who love drinking vodka Red Bull and the booze-infused Sparks see a wide-open market for alcoholic energy drinks. They make a caffeinated malt beverage in the basement of their frat house. They call it 4, and soon, add a very apt Loko. 2006, cocaine! Does not contain any actual cocaine. 2010, the highly affordable and incredibly potent 4 Loko picks up steam at college campuses across the country. Every millennial worth their taurine has a crazy Loko story, even if the details are a little fuzzy. By the end of the year, 4 Loko is banned in several states. And, well, if you want the full story, we made a video about it. But they don't really make alcoholic energy drinks anymore. So, in 2020, the wellness movement is booming, and NFL Hall of Famer Jerry Rice creates a new, health-oriented energy drink called Goat Fuel, made with natural caffeine and cordyceps mushrooms, a favorite among actual goats in the Himalayas. But even though clean eating's in vogue, it hasn't stifled energy drink sales at all. Collectively, energy drink companies rake in billions of dollars every year, with no signs of slowing down. From blow to shrooms and everything in between, energy drinks have flowed through our veins when we needed it most. So we salute you, energy drinks, for giving us that extra pep in our step and boost in our caboose. May your sweet nectar sustain us like an iPhone charger in the back of an Uber and allow us to stay up until dawn without drugs. Even though I guess caffeine is a drug? I never really thought about that. Hey y'all, if you like this video, make sure to subscribe to our channel and comment on what you want us to cover next. We might not actually do it, but we'll definitely read the comment. Thanks!